Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be unboxing a Kiwi Crate and it's so exciting. I love doing the Kiwi Crate. It really just has such a good mix of the Tinker and the Doodle Crate. So if you are new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to do unboxings like we're doing today, to give you a different curriculum and organizational ideas and ways to invite Christ into your homeschool space. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button. Let's open this crate. So this month's crate is surface tension science. So it says build a water maze and experiment with surface tension. So that sounds exciting and something like my 5-year-old is gonna make a huge mess out of, because you could give him the cleanest thing possible and he would make a disaster out of it. So we'll see, we will see how it goes. Anyways, it's Halloween. At least the day I'm filming this is Halloween, so my makeup's a little bit crazy. I like doing crazy makeup, but I went a little bit more crazy today than normal, so that's why it's like this. And my eyelids, whatever these things are called, are green. So here we go. This is what it looks like right here, and this is our little surface tension maze, which just sounds really cool. And it looks like it has, I don't know if this is a water droplet right here. It's so hard to see on the camera probably, but. So this has all of our instructions in here. And then I don't know if this has the extra activities are usually in the other booklet, but these are thicker. That's why I'm confused, because I feel like this is a really thick packet for the instructions, but maybe there's just a lot of activities this month. And then here is our little booklet, which feels thinner. So there's weird things going on today. And they have this, this is always the activity that I think of with surface tension, with the pepper and then the soap, and shoo, it scatters kind of thing. And then it has, little water creatures that can walk on water. So that's a fun thing. And then some food usually at the back. Oh, this is a fun idea. So they're like little cheese. You melt the cheese and get the little kind of cracker type thing, and then it will sit on top of your soup. Surface tension. So that's cool. So we have some wax type paper. That's what this feels like. And then this is our maze right here. So that looks pretty cool. And then we have a whole bunch of just little foam pieces, some string, some different things there. And then some watercolor paints right here. That's what these are. And a cup. We got a cup. That's so important. You better keep hydrated. Just kidding. This is wires. You can hear them in there. I'm not gonna open this right now, but you'll be able to see it in the video. I was expecting it to be markers or something, and then it was super light when I picked it up. This is a little dropper, probably for dropping for our surface tension. And then these are just a bunch of wooden pieces, and then a huge, I never can remember what these things are called when I'm talking to you guys. Those little thumbtack things that allow you to spin paper around them. That's what those are right there. They're just really, really long ones, if you can see that. And then we have a bowl and a wire. This is so small, I almost missed it in the box. Can you see that? It's really, really fine. Okay, so I think that's all that's in here. So I'm excited to let my son get at this. I'm excited to see how this all works, because it just looks really exciting. So I'm gonna let him get at it and we will let you know how it goes. Okay, so Manti finished his Kiwi Crate and we had a lot of fun doing it. This is a little bit more science oriented craft, like the capillary action one that we have done. That was several months ago, but I like these ones more. They just have a lot of science interaction, fun activities that I just think teach them a lot more things than some of the other crafts. So do you want to hold up your fingers here? He has the bookmark, so he's going to show you. So what is this one?
It's a cheese thing, and you
Cheese thing.
and you can cut some cheese, and then you can cook them, and then you can put them in soup if you want to.
So the soup is the surface tension part, right? So they can float on the top of the water. So that's the surface tension, which is what this whole thing is talking about. And then it also has,
Connect the dots.
It has connect the dots, which is important. But then it has this other activity here where you could use the craft foam and cut out some pictures. And then you dip them in water, I believe, and can stick them on the window. So again, just another surface tension activity. So we have a few things to show you. Some of the things aren't as easy to show you just because it's science and we did the experiment and we have video of it, but we don't have the things here to show you. So this is really cool, huh? What is this one?
It's a water maze.
It's a water maze. So in here, there's a little hole right here. So you can drop
a little water from here.
A little water from there. And then this is wax paper down here. And so the water doesn't spread out on it. We learned that, that it doesn't like wax paper. So it stays in its bubble, a really tight little bubble. And so then you have to learn how to move this around, because if it hits these sides, these foamy sides all in here, that soaks the water up. So then you have to, this is gonna use some really fine motor skills. It took him a long time playing with it. I was surprised actually how long he was willing to play with it. And so it was really a good activity, I felt like.
And I made it 2 times in a row.
He made it 2 times in a row. So it helps with those fine motor skills and, just trying to move it around, but also is teaching you about surface tension. So I thought this was a fun activity. The next one he wants to show you, we don't actually have something here to show you because, again, it was one of the science experiments you did, but I'll have some video footage that you can see of it. So it gave you some wax paper and some different colors up here so you can see the different colors. And so, sorry, he's like going all over the place. And so you put them on the wax paper and then you can use a little stick to mix them together, which is kind of what's going on down here at the bottom.
And then you can clean it up with a paper towel.
Yep, and then you put the paper towel on there, and he loved how the paper towel just soaked it all up really fast. But because it's on wax paper, the water will stick to itself, but it just makes little bubbles and stays in these little bubbles instead of spreading out all over the wax paper like it would on a paper towel. So that was another really, really fun one. So now we're going to the next one. It's really hard to see. So this is a star. It's a little metal star. So this one, you are doing stuff with surface tension again. So let's talk about this part first and then we'll explain those. So you put this little gadget together and then you can put water in this one and then you scoop it up and you get your string all wet and you can hold it clear out here and dump slowly. If you dump it fast, it just spills everywhere. But you dump it slowly and the water stays on the yarn because of the surface tension. So that was really cool. But then you're also able to practice with the water in here and see what will sit on the top and what gets too heavy. So it goes through some creatures. I think it's in this book actually. It has some different, there's part of our creature. Oh yes. So it has some of the different creatures here that have the surface tension. They can walk on water basically. And so that's what we kind of did. But this guy is so small, guys. Look at this. He's so teeny. And then you try to you can put little legs on him, which was really, really hard. Again, this was the only thing that I was like, this isn't working super well. So you can cut this wire in half. It's so hard to see the wire. And then give him some legs. And then you can put him in this when you have some water in it. And he'll sit on the surface because of the surface tension. But I thought it was really cool that they included all these pieces. There's another piece.
And this can float on here.
This can float in this container.
And no, this is really heavy.
Yeah, you gotta hold it up high so they can see you. There we go. So in order to like crinkle these and make them all, so this has this nice little zigzag going on, if you can even see that, they give you these little pieces of wood. So I thought that was fun because then you can put the wire in and you can squish it. So he had a lot of fun doing that. So there is so many activities included in this one and still so many that we didn't even do that are in this book talking about surface tension. So I feel like we learned a lot about surface tension and it was a lot of fun. So can you tell them what your favorite part was?
Crinkling these.
crinkling the wires that are really hard to see.
And also play this.
And the maze. Yes, the maze he played with a long time. What do you think was the hardest part? He's thinking about it. Nothing really?
I don't
Not
know.
making a huge mess with water with this and just like ding. Was that the hardest part? So we had a fun time with this craft and we loved learning some more about surface tension, about science. It was just a lot of fun. So if you enjoy seeing these videos, please give us a thumbs up and we will see you next time.